Good evening, boys and girls. It's General J with you in another video, and today I'm going to show you my top 5 picks, top 5 teams for the current Mythic Titan. So basically, Baba Yaga, a green Mythic Titan. I'm going to show you 5 best teams in my opinion that you can use against this Titan. So I'm going to show what heroes are best to use, what are they doing, and how to play tactically and how to utilize to get the highest amount of damage. You're going to see my team explanation, and then you're going to see how each team performs on the board, so in attack. So let's just say that Baba Yaga, from the classic special skill that every Mythic Titan has, also has this status effect on enemy defense buff. So some will say that you do not need to use heroes that give defense here, but because if you are playing for the high score, the basically Mythic Titan Baba Yaga is not going to hit you until the end, basically until you use all of your items. So yeah, basically this is the best Titan, Mythic Titan in my opinion, because it actually doesn't concern you if your heroes get attack boost, like on for example on the purple, or defense down like on blue Titan, blue Mythic Titan. So basically, yeah, for every defense up that your team gets, she's going to get a stack of plus 5% attack for 3 turns. So yeah, basically you do not care about it. I'm going to show you on the red team that maybe, for example, Tun Kagan will give you defense for 3 heroes, himself and the nearby. But yeah, so it's not going to impact your damage. It's just going to impact the attack that she's going to bring on you on the end. So still she's not going to hit you strong enough to kill your heroes, so it's not actually really matter. So it's not important. So let's go and see what teams do I have for you. So at number 5 we have this green team. Yeah, you might be wondering why a green team, because of this guy. So Guardian Chameleon, you need to make sure that you charge him first before anyone else, and do not spam this hero. So you charge him once and change the element of the Mythic Titan. So green is going to be changed again into blue. So just with one special, your green team is now a strong color team. And of course he is going to give you 50% attack for 4 turns and 36% critical chance for 4 turns. So you can use Norns instead of him, but I like to use Chameleon because it's a green team on a blue Titan when the color is changed, so you get much more damage from each tile. Second one is Brienne, actually, and still I think the best green defense down hero in the game, even if she is a 3-star. So also notable, you do not spam this hero. So all enemies get minus 41% defense and a further minus 4% decrease every time they are hit for 4 turns. So it means this debuff lasts for 4 turns, but every time you are hitting Titan, it doesn't matter if it is in 1 turn, they are going to have every time minus 4% added on. So each time you recast this special, it's going to go back to minus 41% defense. So you can jump from minus 65 to minus 41%. So you do not spam this hero. Similar thing is with red Sun Jiang from the War of Three Kingdoms. I'm going to show you that hero too. And Costume Athena, it's a similar hero also. So these are heroes that do not increase their defense down with turns, like for example gore tooth increases by turns. This increases by hits in the same turn. So I saw a lot of videos online and on Discord when they just spamming Brienne and spamming Sanjiang and spamming Costume Athena on the Pengi teams. So do not do that. So as long as the Mythic Titan has the debuff, the defense debuff, you do not recast this hero. Okay, next, of course, the Roga. The Roga also brings high attack stat, you know, and his most important thing is this stack. So all allies get 25% attack, maximum is 10, that is 250% attack. So you are going to charge him 10 times, definitely. So if the board is good, if you charge him at least 5 times, that's going to be like what, 125% attack, which is huge, huge. So Daroga for me is a must-have here. Next, Hammer Tusk. Of course, instead of Hammer Tusk, you can use France. You can use Hammer Clank, but Hammer Clank is way better in the red team. So this is the plus 50% increased damage for 4 turns. So, and also he is a barbarian, and barbarians bring a lot of bleed damage at the end of the fight, so that's a bit of extra damage. And the last, I use Evelyn here, basically because of the minus 50%, 54% defense against nature. So, and she brings a solid attack stat. So, yeah, I do not have her costume. You can use costume armor. He gives minus 58%. And you can use Philas Fog. I think Philas Fog is the best for the green defense down. So this is the team I'm going to use. I'm going to charge Guardian Chameleon once, then I'm going to charge Brienne, and then I'm just going to go charge Daroga, Hammer Tusk, and Evelyn as much as I can. So since Guardian Chameleon gives me 54% attack, I am not using tighter banner here. So just hurricanes, scrolls, tornadoes, and mana pots. Okay, so let's see what this team can do in one attack. Okay. Okay, so there you go, boys and girls. I didn't have much luck with the combos. I forgot to tell you that the combos are really important. If you have enough color diamond or combo, long combo that's going to clear the board and give you your tiles, That's going to really increase your score. And of course combos after the specific number, 5 or 6 combos, and more, it'll give you more damage. So yeah, 2.3 million, not bad, but not the best. So this is why this team is at number 5. So try it out. Okay, so at number 4 we have the old meta team, Mythic Titan team. It's the double Pengi team, and this time it's not with the Castimatina, although I could use her, but here I decided for Hammer Tusk for the increased damage from special skills, and basically Chameleon, because I don't want to hit blue tiles where I'm going to charge my Pengis and Glenda into green Titan. So it's better to change it to red. So I need to charge Chameleon twice. So first time it's going to be changed into blue, and second time it's going to be changed into red. So it's a kind of tactic that you can play with, but don't mess it up, or you might be hitting the wrong color of the Titan. So basically I already discussed about Chameleon and Hammer Tusk. Mr. Pengi with the fish damage, and of course increased with the amount of minions. So Pengi is basically going to give me minions on my left side, and the other Pengi is going to give me minions on my right side, and Glenda is going to give me minions on herself and both Pengi. Interesting thing about Glenda is that she gives each minion on element link for all ice allies, so Pengis are going to get more minions. And she gives plus 40% damage for 4 turns on the special skills. So basically it's all about the fish damage, it's all about the specials of the Mr. Pengis. So yeah, I don't know if this could be altered a bit. Maybe if instead of Hammer Tusk you use a defense down, like with Castimatina, that would be smart. Maybe I will change her in the third attack of this team, but currently I'm going to use it like this. I'm going to try to use it like this. Of course you can use France instead of Hammer Tusk. Instead of Glenda, Grim. I think Grim's second costume is okay, also gives plus 40% damage on special skills, and of course Chimeros also, but they don't give minions, so it's going to take you a lot of times to get maximum damage output out of Pengis. So on other Mythic Titans you wouldn't be using Guardian Chameleon here. So for example on Red Mythic Titan you will be using Hammer Tusk and Castimatina for the blue defense down on red Titan. And also, since Guardian Chameleon is giving me attack and crit, I do not need Titan Banner, so I'm going to use Mana Pot to charge my Pengis at the end. So this is the team number 4, and basically on all Mythic Titans except for red, this team should give you about a million and a half damage, I think so, in first 3 hits without minuses. So yeah, we're going to try. So maybe it is going to be, this maybe should be number 5 and the green team should be number 4, but I think that this team is all around for all Mythic Titans, so I put it on the number 4. So let's see what this team could do. So there it is, 1.1 million. So it should be 1.5, but I messed up a few charges of pengies. I shouldn't do hurricanes. I was didn't want to use manas on already full pengies, but in one particular part of the video, my board got dried out. I was playing with the diamonds. I didn't want to, to destroy diamonds while my pengies are full, and I kind of messed up on those. So yeah, but it always gives you about 1 to 1.5 million, except on red. On red, Titan is going to give you 2.5 million. So this is the team number 4. So let me in the comments what you think about it. It's very weak in the today's standards. So at number 3, we are switching to the strong color, to the red. So yes, this is going to be, should be about 2 to 2.5 million damage based on the heroes I have. There are of course a lot of stronger heroes that I don't use here because I don't have them. So basically Wilbur, costume Wilbur, is given plus 100% normal attack for 4 turns, and this can be stacked with the similar attacks up to our maximum 140% increased power, attack power. So yeah, I'm using a Titan banner here because it's going to give me a maximum attack that I can get out of this team. Colin, of course, because of his massive attack stat, extra damage against nature, and minus 54% defense against fire. Then Buster, of course, for increased tile damage, so plus 24% increased damage and 2% increase per each fire shield on the board. So up to 40% of force, so 40% is maximum. I gave him a double limit break because of the events, and of course because I don't have hammer clank. So hammer clank here should be a better choice for this team, but I don't have him. So if you have him, use him because he hits harder, has a higher attack stat, and gives more increased damage than Buster does. Kagan, of course, because of his massive attack stat and heals extra damage against nature. Of course, Kagan gives defense, but as I said in the start, it doesn't really matter for this Titan. So yeah, Toon Kagan, yeah, the best one. And at the end, my defense down hero, Sun Jiang, if I said that properly. So she doesn't have any limit breaks, just emblems, because I only use her on Mythic Titans. So apart from the damage, she gives the target minus 44% defense and a further minus 4% decrease every time they are hit during 3 turns. So same like Brienne. She is giving the debuff that lasts for 3 turns, and during these turns, when you are hitting with tiles and specials, this defense down increases. So do not spam this hero. As I said before, these are heroes that are not spammable. She's not doing a large amount of damage, so by spamming her, you are just going to reduce the defense down on Mythic Titan, and with this, you're going to reduce your damage. So, yeah. A bit better team here will be, like I said, Hammer Clank and the Granny. Let me find her. I saw her somewhere. Yeah, not here, not here. These are all purple teams. Do I have a picture of her? Just let me see. Yes, I have. So Xiwangmu, so from War of Three Kingdoms, she is great because not because of her primary special skill. So she gives 50% critical chance for each member on the team. So 50% crit, that's huge. And he gives stacks of 15% attack up. So each time she fires, she gives you a 15% increased attack, all of your team, and a crit. So yeah, and she has if limit broken and put at 90, she gives a huge attack boost. So this is the hero to increase your damage on the green mythic titan Baba Yaga. I don't have her, so I'm using this picture. She will be a better choice for this. So yeah, basically let's see what this team can do, and then we are going to switch to team number 2. Okay, so this team didn't work so well, basically because I don't have a lot of crit, and I had the weak point at middle, but the board was just not playing those. I just threw like 3 hurricanes and nothing moved. I was just filling my heroes, and when that happens, just nothing you can do. You can just try to move something, but you know, with hurricanes I was expecting something will move, more red tiles will come, and at the end when I was used my items, I didn't have any more reds to to match into the titan, and then the result is 1.7 million. But this team could definitely go 2.5 million just with a little bit of luck on the board. So yeah, the board was rubbish, but yeah, this is team number 3. So let's move on to team number 2. Okay, so number 2 spot, so team number 2 is going to be this. It's kind of similar with the previous one. We have Colin here for the defensive down against fire and the extra damage against nature, and Kagan again, but this time we swap the extra damage from you know, Hammer Clang or Buster with Dark Feather, and Zenobia for the tile booster. She deals damage, and she gives plus 64 attack for each fire tile. So I hope my board will be better than the last one, because if you don't have a lot of tiles, these heroes become useless though. So that's why we have these items. And yes, of course I'm using rocket here for the minus defense down. So basically I switched Sanxiang with a rocket. So I'm just going full attack here, not having Wilbur, so I'm using the Titan banner. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I should use, so defense down. Yeah, I don't have attack up, so apart from Dark Feather I can use mana pot here to charge Dark Feather. Yeah, that will be a better option, because those 50% attack is not going to give me much. So this team should be the most better selected with Hammer Clank instead of Rocket, and the Red Granny from War of Three Kingdoms instead of Zenobia. So this will be the strongest team. And of course, instead of Dark Feather, Gastile can be used. And of course, instead of Cullen and Kagan, you can use, instead of Kagan, you can use Pepper Flame or Gestalt. Gestalt is, in my opinion, better because he did not get nerfed like Pepper Flame. So when he is changing his cubes, when he's spamming his cubes, he's getting that extra damage. So yeah, Hammer Clang, Gestalt, and the Granny, I forgot her name, with the crit. So of course you can use Ares, costume Ares, but he doesn't give, I don't know if he gives the crit to 3 or to all team, but basically those 3 heroes, Hammer Clang, Gestalt, and what was the other? Yeah, the Granny. That will be the best red team, I think. And maybe with Gastile, but Gastile is going to be in the team number 1. You will see why. So yeah, basically let's see what this team can do. Okay, so about 2 million straight. So it would be 3 or 4 if I had the proper heroes for top team number 2, but I'm satisfied with this. So yeah, if I can get 1.5 or 2 million from each hit, that will be very good. That will be over, I think, about 20 million in the summary, or for all 12 attacks. So yeah, I'm satisfied with this team. I don't know, maybe I'm going to use it, but currently I'm going to use green team and this team for extra damage and more damage. They seem to prove better than the other ones, but also you need to have a luck on board and weak point not in the corner. So when you have a weak point in the corner, it's extremely hard. So okay, let's move to the top team, top meta team for this Mythic Titan and for all the Mythic Titans currently. Okay, so the top team for Mythic Titans is basically this one. Yeah, the purple team. It's not red, it's not green, it's not Chameleon, it's not Norns, it's not Hammerclang, it's this one. So I'm going to explain you why. So this is Grole. He is currently at second at top attacks. He almost did 8 million, so mobbed it with the red team, but I think this was yeah, this hero is also very good. I forgot about it, but this team shines on every Mythic Titan, and I'm going to explain you why. So Gastille, Farah, and Dark Feather are the heroes to have. If you have these three heroes, you have a meta Mythic Titan team. Tweedles and Acid Fire can be exchanged with I don't know, Turguruk, or with for Turguruk for increased damage, and what his name is, yeah, Gortooth for defense down, or maybe Panther. No, Panther will be defense, purple defense down. So what else we can do instead of Tweedles and Acid Fire? We can do Gortooth or Turguruk. What else did I saw? Don't remember. Yeah, instead of Acid Fire, I saw the other goblin. Yeah, this one, Deadgood. So you can use Deadgood also. And yeah, Domitia, costume Domitia, her second costume, I think. Yeah, she gives the purple defense down. So Gastille, you see, all allies get 150% normal attack, and his attack stacks with other similar effects, and it goes up to 200%. This is very important because with Wilbur we saw 140%, with Tarlac we have 1.60%, but this is 200% maximum attack increase, and all damage all enemies receive is increased by 55% for 4 turns. So he's basically two heroes in one. So for example, Tarlac and Hammer Tusk in one hero. So this is why he is very important. Unfortunately, I do not have Gastille and Farah, so this is why I'm showing you Kurola's team. And later I'm going to show you Kurola's hit that he did on this Mythic Titan. You're going to see it's going to be crazy. So this is nothing new. Gastille is not a very new hero. Farah also, she is featured now in the Covenant summon, but Gastille was featured in the last elemental summon, so in the last elemental portal, purple portal. So I tried so hard to get him, but I didn't get him. I got other very good purple heroes, but not Gastille. So yeah, unfortunately I don't have him, so I don't have this meta team. Next one, Tweedles. So he's interesting because of his high attack stat, his high damage. So 600% damage to random enemy. There's only one enemy, so yeah. Minus 50% defense for 5 turns and 600% again, so he hits twice. Yeah. The caster gets 30% mana if both attacks hit the same target. Of course, there's only one target, so he's getting mana with hitting. So basically, yeah, a very good hero for this. Dark Feather, of course, for growth, attack, no, and the additional damage with his buff. Acid Fire, high damage. The Wither is also stacked, minus 225 defense is stacking with the normal defense down. So he can be changed with Deadwood, but this guy is also, he's having attack up, limit break 2 talent, so this is very good. 1.5k attack stat, it's incredibly good. And at the end, Farah, so 500% damage to the target and 200% additional damage to as many dark tiles in the board. So imagine you have all the dark tiles with the Scroll of Alteration, and when she hits, she's going to do maximum damage. Also, she can give up to minus 55 or 60% defense against dark, and dark is all you need here. So basically, this is the meta team, and he has all the proper troop, I think. Yeah, this one. So this is maximum attack stat, maximum damage output. You're going to see in the next video. He allowed me to show his video, and I'm going to show you one more video when where the difference will be about 2.5–3 million, but this is just because the other player played it a bit differently than Kurole. So tactical part is also important. So I'm going to show you his video in the other video. girls, you saw the #1 team for Mythic Titans. I don't know if you notice it in the video, but some of the tiles, single tiles, can do up 100k damage. So it's between 90 and 100k. Once these heroes go and he starts spamming them, it's just going higher and higher and higher. The tile damage starts with about 50-60k, but with crit, if it gets crit, it goes up to 100k percent damage. Go back and look it again. You're going to see single tile critting for 100k damage. That's insane. So there is no other team that can be, measured with this one. This one is the best for all the Mythic Titans, especially for yellow. So you're getting increased damage. So yeah, 78 million from a single hit. Of course, in total, he has what? He didn't use his all attacks, I think, but he has about 25 or 27, I think. Yeah. So very good team. So that's it, boys and girls. I hope you learned something from this video. If not, if I did any mistakes or if I do some miscalculations, please comment below. I'm always glad to share my knowledge and always glad to learn, because I'm not a extra top player, and of course I don't have all the heroes proper. So please give me a shout, give me a subscribe, give me a like, and comment if you want. So goodbye from Channel J, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.